Let me tell you something most people get completely wrong after a breakup. They think the way to win someone back is to fight harder. They think love means sending long emotional paragraphs, explaining themselves again and again, proving their worth, begging for one more chance. And that is exactly why they lose. If you just went through a breakup, your emotions are loud. Your chest feels heavy. Your mind keeps replaying the last conversation. You're thinking, maybe I should call. Maybe I should explain better. Maybe if he understands how much I care, he'll change his mind. Stop. Because the moment after a breakup is not about emotion. It's about positioning. And the most powerful thing you can say to him after a breakup is simple. I've accepted the breakup. I genuinely wish you the best. I'm focusing on myself now. That's it. Now let's talk about why this works. 1. Why most people lose power after a breakup. When someone leaves, your ego feels rejected. Your heart feels abandoned. So what do most people do? They chase. They send paragraphs. They over-explain. They try to convince. But here's the harsh truth, when you chase someone who just walked away, you lower your value in their eyes. Not because you're worthless, but because you're showing them you don't believe you can lose them. Confidence isn't loud. Value isn't desperate. When you beg, you confirm to him that he has options. When you detach calmly, you make him question if he just lost one. 2. Why I've accepted the breakup hits so hard. That sentence does something powerful. It removes resistance. Most men prepare for emotional chaos after a breakup. They expect tears, anger, drama, blame. When instead they receive calm acceptance. It disrupts their expectations. And when expectations are disrupted, curiosity begins. He starts wondering, why is she so calm? Did she already move on? Is she not affected? Did I underestimate her? Acceptance shifts the power dynamic. Because now, you're not fighting for him. You're choosing peace. And peace is attractive. 3. I wish you the best, the ego trigger. This line is subtle. When you genuinely wish someone well, you signal emotional maturity. You're not bitter. You're not vengeful. You're not trying to hurt him. And that maturity makes you look strong. Strength after a breakup is rare. Most people collapse emotionally. So when you remain grounded, you stand out. And here's what really happens. He doesn't feel attacked. He feels replaced. Because when someone wishes you well and walks away, it feels final. And finality creates doubt. 4. I'm focusing on myself now, the power statement. This is the line that changes everything. It tells him, you are not sitting around waiting. You are not stuck in grief. You are not defined by the relationship. You are growing. And growth triggers 2 reactions. 1. Respect. 2. Fear of loss. He begins imagining you leveling up without him. Improving. Glowing. Becoming stronger. And here's the psychology most people don't understand. People don't regret what they can easily get back. They regret what moves on peacefully. 5. What not to do after sending that message. Now listen carefully. This only works if you mean it. You cannot send this message and then check his status every hour. Post emotional quotes indirectly about him. Try to make him jealous. Break no contact 3 days later. That ruins everything. The power is not in the sentence. The power is in the detachment behind it. If you say you're focusing on yourself, then actually focus on yourself. Go to the gym. Start that project. Build your confidence. Fix your finances. Level up your appearance. Heal your mindset. Become someone who doesn't need validation from someone who walked away. 6. What happens after you detach? Now let's be real. Sometimes he comes back. Sometimes he texts. Sometimes he just wants to check on you. Sometimes he suddenly remembers how amazing you are. But here's the shift. When he comes back after you've grown, you are no longer desperate. You're choosing. And that's the real win. Even if he doesn't come back, you still win. Because you didn't lose your dignity. You didn't beg. You didn't shrink yourself for someone unsure about you. And trust me, self-respect compounds. The more you practice it, the stronger you become. 7. The deeper truth. Let me say something honest. If someone truly wants to be with you, they won't need convincing. Breakups reveal truth. And your reaction after the breakup reveals your value. So instead of asking, how do I make him regret losing me? Ask, how do I become so secure that losing him doesn't break me? Because when you become that person, you stop chasing. You start attracting. You stop fearing loss. You become the prize. So if you're going through a breakup right now, breathe. You don't need a long paragraph. You don't need to fight. You don't need to prove your worth. Just say, I've accepted the breakup. I genuinely wish you the best. I'm focusing on myself now. Then mean it. Then disappear into growth. Because the strongest move after a breakup is not making him feel your absence. It's building a life where his absence doesn't shake you. And that's when everything changes. And that's how you take back your power after a breakup, with calm, confidence, and focus on yourself. If you found this video helpful, don't just watch and go, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because I post tips like this every week to help you level up in love, confidence, and life. Also, drop a comment below telling me, what's the one line you wish you could say to your ex right now? I read every comment and you might inspire someone else going through the same thing. Remember, your growth is your power. Focus on yourself, and everything else will follow. Subscribe, stay empowered, and keep glowing.